Hello, welcome to the stream. Plant VTuber. Kind of a plant. It's about right. Kodama is a plant spirit, and that is close enough. That is like exactly what I am. In fact, I accidentally forgot to hit done. Moss is a plant. It is a plant. Oh yeah, Moss Man. Yeah. Duh. So yeah, if you came in for the for the Final Fantasy VII remake, that's what I was doing last night, and I'll be doing that later. It's not like on later stream dates. I forgot to hit done when I changed my stream title. My bad, man. Here for the Moss Man. All right, I love it. Here for the Moss Man. Tonight we're doing Lost Odyssey, and we have early into disc 2, which you're a pitcher plant VTuber. This is your vibe, man. Well, I have been jokingly referred to as my friends as jokingly told by my friends, I don't even know if it's a joke anymore, that I don't know how to vibe. I just kind of I try to vibe, sometimes with varying degrees of success, and I just realized I forgot to do certain things with my party last time, and then they took all my party members away, so we're gonna have to sit through cutscenes until I can actually do anything with my party, so I'm gonna have to remember to do that before anything too fun happens. But anyway, we're probably in cutscene land right now, / explore this town vibe, so... What the fuck is this thing? Is this a Kodama too? This statue? Didn't need to hit the menu. Vibing is just being, yeah. That's kind of where the joke comes from, was, we were joking about what vibing was, and I was like, I don't know, just existing, like, I don't know how to, like, I don't really know how to vibe, you just kind of do it, right? And then they kind of shat on me for that. Like, alright, well. That's how it is. You just kind of do it. You don't think about vibing, you just do it. Anyway. Now, I have some serious trouble believing that you actually lived here once before. It's an inn. Look, it's been a long voyage. I'm sure you're tired, so I'm gonna call it a day here. Oh, man. Just vibe to what you enjoy, man. That is truth. Also, thanks for the follow, my dude. So, up to 31 now. We broke the 30. Broke the 30.
I'll go
Oh
speak
boy.
with the king. We've never met, but I've heard he's very wise. I'm confident that he has a ship that can get us past the hypercurrents.
This needs to be up a bit more.
Wow, that hit the spot. You know, I'm finally starting to feel at home.
More of Jansen trying to pick up
No.
Are you even listening
pick
to
up the
me?
queen.
There's a time and place for that stuff, and this is neither. Tell me, is it really true you can't drink?
Yes.
That is so sad. But you're a queen. I mean, don't you have wine or champagne at parties or banquets, hangings, any festive thing like that?
No.
Well, look it. Nobody knows us here. Come on, just give it a try. I guarantee you'll like it. Really. It won't kill you, I promise. In fact, I bet if you take a couple drinks, you might get your memory back. Yeah, relax your mind and other things.
You
Don't
think
give in to
so?
peer pressure.
Absolutely. Hey, look at me.
You don't
you're
have to
talking
drink if you don't
Jansen
want to.
here. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
What? You don't like the cheap stuff?
No, it's just I've never tasted anything like it before.
It didn't touch your
You don't have to
lips.
force yourself to drink it.
No, I want my memory back. If there's any chance this will help, I'll manage to drink.
I love how you can tell this is on original hardware, because every time they do that split screen thing, it instantly dives to 10 frames per second. And they do it a lot.
That good. Are you okay?
Whew. I feel very lightheaded all of a sudden. It's affecting me like you said it would.
This is me trying to drink, by the way.
Yeah, well,
Like, I had like 1 or 2 light beers, and I'm just like,
oh no.
wee. That's me. I have friends who can corroborate that.
You know you're cute when you're asleep.
Jansen!
Ah! What? Oh!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, we was having a serious discussion about, what's going to happen next. And planning.
Happen next?
Yeah. She's going to talk to the king and get us a ship, because yours can't float where the... after all, Goats has got the most advanced technology around. We'd figure we'd get a more seaworthy ship from him. So that, What?
All right. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time. But don't try any funny business with Ming.
Yeah, well, I'm looking out for her too, I mean, look how restful she looks right now.
I mean, it's really hard to step in between the immortal, literally immortal lesbian lovers that are Ming and, crap, her name escapes me. The pirate woman. I can't remember her name. Aura Bomb. Written into Tier 2 elemental magic, huh? This game can do with some faster animations whenever you're, like, stealing shit from places. 2 magic sealing feathers. Eat. Costco. Doo-doo-doo. Heard a great deal about you from my mother and father. Yada yada yada. Y'all aren't important. Y'all aren't important. I bet there's stuff to steal in this room over here real quick, though. God, people dress funny in this town. Just throwing that out there. Cure-all. I think Cure-all is the... full heal? Or whatever? The heals on any one status effect? Why was Moss an inspiration? It's not got anything to do with, like, me personally. Like, IRL or anything. It's... Mossman is a He-Man character. And we jokingly, me and a group of friends one night jokingly watched that episode, and we're like, wow, this is the most useless but greatest He-Man character of all time. And I switched my name on an account, video game, on like a Steam account or something, I forgot which, over to be Mossman. And I've had that for about 10 years now. I've been Mossman. And then I started jokingly extending it out to Mossman, the Man of Moss, because just to make it different, like whenever I needed a different name than just Mossman to get it by the unique name detection on websites or whatever else, extend it out to that, and that's my thing, and I don't have to have numbers, so I thought that was cool. And I've just stuck with it forever. And when it came time to do, I was streaming or whatever, and I was like, I want to do a little bit of the VTuber thing. I don't want to go too deep on it, but for the time being at least. So I was like, I'm just gonna be the Mossman. I'm gonna make Mossman work.
And it looks like the
yeah, you had to add the 00. It's not like it's bad to have numbers. It's just like I said, the when we were making the joke originally, he is just Mossman. He is a man of moss, and that is his entire superpower. Is that he is a moss He's simultaneously Moss and Man. That is all Moss Man is in He-Man. And it is beautiful. And so I just started doing that, and I get a pop out of that name. I literally, every time I came into it, like went into like an Xbox party or a new group of friends, and like, oh yeah, we're gonna play. I think it was like we were playing Friday the 13th with some friends I met at one of my earlier jobs, and I went into the group for the first time with my username, and they read my username, and I got this huge pop of laughter when they all read my name. Like, so I always just like, yeah, if I have a name this good, like if I have a name this good, there's no reason to change it. Like, I gotta run with that.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, you've aged well.
It stuck too well. Like, you went with something and it stuck. It's like when you get a nickname IRL and everyone calls you that. You can't just let it go.
Thanks, honey. Drink up. This is on the house.
Well, that is mighty nice. I don't mind if I do. Can I have that big, large mug over there?
I was only 7 when you saved the village.
And then the Kodama thing was added on because when I was deciding what I wanted Moss Man to be, I was talking to the artist, and I realized I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I started pouring through, like, plant spirits and stuff, and things that I could probably try to draw inspiration from, and so I decided to make him a Kodama, just because it's like, oh, well, the whole power of Moss Man was he could talk to plants, so I can be a plant person, and be a person, but also a plant. And it was perfect. And then I dressed lazy.
Forget it.
And that was my
The
character.
only way is through the Black Cave.
Also, I get to have a cool mask. I like the cool mask.
I heard it been
Black
closed
Cave
off.
is a very
Some old
generic
sorceress.
name. Sorceress lives in an old
Right,
black
we'll just
cave.
bust our
That's
way
also
through.
spooky.
It's not that simple.
Next thing you know, it's going to be
Muscle
haunted.
nor magic have had any effect. Although adventurers with plenty of both have tried. My guess is that only that old sorceress can bust through the blockage. She's got some serious magic energy. Yep, she sure does.
This voice actor's really trying.
Then we can, sneak by her.
God damn it, Jensen.
Ooh, it gets better.
There, man. I'll toss you a follow. If I ever notice you're on or something, I'll come and check you out, man. Or I don't even know, actually. Nep. This isn't
that
Neptunia.
place
You
where
can't
and
sit
Sarah
here and
live?
say Nep.
Well, that old sorceress has moved in.
We're not playing the Nep.
My house?
What? Hey, you don't even have a lease
And
agreement?
just cue the reaction image of Captain America. I understood that reference.
We kept the place up after you and Sarah went away, so it'd be ready if you ever came back. But I'm afraid she's made a mess of it. Sorry.
Don't trouble yourself. It saves us the hassle of having to look for her.
That's a good point.
The only thing to do with squatters is run them out.
Well, I think you'll be okay. Just be careful, Con.
So the watching without video. That's what that tag is.
We're off to kick some old woman's butt. That doesn't sound right.
You're
It's a
not gonna
weird
go off
system
and
of,
leave like this, are you?
It's a weird system that they added to Twitch. The whole you can make an icon to say that you're watching without video or sound. It throws me off every time I see somebody with one of those next to their name. I'm like, what is that?
We'll head out there tomorrow morning.
Three-hour meeting, Christ. Seth. That's the pirate's name. Seth. I knew it wasn't a super feminine name. Do Do I have to sleep? I think I have to sleep. Why is this lit up in here? This is somebody else's room. I know because I came and mugged them earlier. Somebody else is in here now, and he's got a cat. You look like a mailman. Brave fruit. Feel like that's gonna be valuable somehow. In person too. Jeez. Petrify is always a shitty status effect in an RPG. They're cheap. We're gonna buy a couple of each of these. I don't wanna deal with these status effects any longer than I have to. What's this? Stone Beast Storm. That is an odd name for a petrified cure. Oh, you're fine. I'm not trying to insult it. I just I just looked at the icon and I was like, what is that? For a second, you know? That's where I was at with that. It's just a weird thing because they just kind of added it one day and I don't ever read what goes on Twitch. I just kind of hop on and stream stuff, so I don't actually pay attention to the changes. I just probably should. I saw we know. Nah, you good, man. Vibes are vibes. You have new weapons. We need two of these. Two of these. And one of these. That for black iron used in forbidden rituals. Okay, and then two of these and one of these. That's all my freaking money again. I love this game. I don't think I've ever not been broke. Decorating a paper bag to keep the horde of finger puppets I nabbed from the storage room. That is an oddly specific sentence. Eastern Spirit Band. Randomly performs a counterattack. Love me some counterattacks. Would like to save my money though. Okay, so we can finally do the things I wanted to do earlier. First things first, I gotta upgrade equipment, weapons, or whatever. That one. I'll give her +1, that sucks. Relax. That is a good ability. So she needs to learn that. Formation. I need to put in Mac instead of Cook. And put him on the front row. Stole finger puppets. Stealing is just aggressive borrowing. At the end of the day, if we're being totally honest. Okay, so I have to keep Mac in so that I can get Ming to learn his spirit magic. Because Mac sucks. So I have to just somehow pass on all of his usefulness to Ming so that Ming can do Mac's job for him. So at this point, honestly, I'm just banking on Ming being good. Or at least better than Mac. Mac is turbo suffering that he even exists in my party right now. Ming has a shitload of MP, so I'm very encouraged by her potential. You see what her stats are like, actually. She has Jansen's magic attack stat. That is... And she's 2 levels below him. That's so good. Probably gets pasted in 1 hit, though. So that's not so great. Criminal plant. What do we have? Well, steal some more shit from these villagers and then figure out where I need to go to continue the game, I guess. They have all these adorable statues around the town. Treasure hunting. Alright. Quirky JRPG mechanics. No limit, huh? You get ready on a treasure, it'll appear on the treasure screen in the item menu. When you have a magic powered locator and information, there will be a glowing point on the navigation map. Search the nearby area. It sounds like a mechanic I'm going to do once or twice and then forget all about. Is that the little glowing mark? It's like barely visible. But where the examine? There we go. Ah, dude, a dark crystal staff. Man, I'm so glad that I wasted money buying one of those. Oh, no, wait, I bought a worse weapon. That's even better. That's solid waste of 2,000 gold. That's really good, though. Like, significant damage on magical enemies causes terror. Wind damage. Just give that to Kaim just because. I mean... Hamming ring. Go back to Bruiser ring, I guess, with her. I don't know what to give him. Honestly, this kid has been so terrible to have around that I just don't even know what to say. Trying to think of the last time I've experienced a party member that I genuinely had no idea what to do with as much as Mac. I don't wanna talk shit about him. He's technically a main character's child, like grandchild. But damn, I really don't know what to do with him. I'm gonna give her an osmosis ring. I don't know. I think that's the play. Effective area is whited. I'm sitting here holding the sprint button from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everywhere I go. The addition of a go fast button was really quality addition to games because all you have to do is hold one button down and you feel like you're doing so much to make yourself go faster. It's such a great placebo. In this game, not having a sprint button just constantly makes me go, damn, I wish I could do something to make this go faster, but I really can't. But I can just, like, go into these people's house and rummage through all of their drawers and steal their shit, and that's kind of hilarious, so. Not many other games let me do that to this degree. Like, everyone just has one of these weird statues. Something in the pot. Looks regret. No, wait, hold up. What? What do the seeds do? Before I throw seeds at you, what do they do? Regular seed that you'd find. It's just a fucking seed. Alright. Bake a seed. That sounds like it might be useful. Oh, okay, so you just give them the seeds as you find them. Okay. It is in fact not useful at all, and it wasn't even overshadowed by this weapon that I just paid money for. It was actually overshadowed by the last weapon that I paid money for. Have something special about it? Ah, it's just bad. It's awesome. I love it when side quests give me useful out-of-date crap. Or useless out-of-date crap. This actually is useful. Water, Biokiller, and Absorb MP. Seth still has... Yeah, Seth is gonna take that. Cool. Exploration was somewhat rewarded. Let's see. One more area of this town to look at, and then can go into what I presume will be random battle hell again. In all the best ways. Really do have one of those statues in every corner of this town, don't they? Why did you decide to talk to me now? Sword at someone, I suddenly thought, man, I wish I could have been a baker. I have no idea how a thought like that came to me, but after that battle, I quit the army. Made my living breaking bread ever since. Oh, God. Yeah, because I want to talk to you now. Well, my mental trauma has been triggered by this man who just wanted to talk, so now we get to read a book. So, for those who are not in the know, Sakaguchi made this game, along with Nobuo Uematsu, because Microsoft paid them a shitload of money. They also got an award-winning Japanese author to write several dream sequences. because I guess they just wanted to flex. They vary a little bit in quality, but they're generally very good. They're also very long, and sometimes they make me emotional and choke up, so have fun if that happens. Alright. The hero. The hero was home from the war. He had performed gallantly on the battlefield, advanced to the rank of general, and made a triumphal entry into the village of his birth. Villagers welcomed him with a festive celebration. The grown-ups were treated to drinks beginning in the afternoon, and the children received sweet confections. The cattle and sheep in the pastures that supported the villagers' livelihood, whether because they were excited by the unusual commotion, or were welcoming the hero in their own way. They sent especially shrill cries reverberating into the blue summer sky. General, you are the pride of our village. Obviously full of pride himself, the head of the village thrust out his chest as he delivered his congratulatory address in the welcoming ceremony. To think that the foremost hero in the army came from his tiny village is so incredibly exhilarating and gratifying. I'm sure our ancestors are overjoyed as well. The throng crammed into the village square burst forth with cheers and applause. According to the official figures released by the army the other day, General, you brought down at least 2,000 enemy soldiers with your own hand. A thunderous roar shook the square. Come to think of it, the population of this village is less than 1,000. This means, sir, that you managed to bury more than 2 of these villages worth on your own. How fortunate for us that you were not one of the enemy. If by any chance there were been any warrior of your caliber on their side, we'd all be resting in the hilltop graveyard by now. Few of the women frowned momentarily at this remark, but the men, full of liquor, responded with an explosive laugh. Sitting stage center, the general lightly stroked his dignified beard. No one present knew that this was his habit whenever he was perplexed. When he left his village to join the army, he was just an ordinary soldier, a long way from growing a beard. General, you are truly the savior of our army and, indeed, of our entire nation. I understand you'll be leaving for another battle tomorrow, but we all hope that you will thoroughly enjoy yourself on this rare visit to your birthplace. Village chief ended his greeting and withdrew to the wings, whereupon the village's #1 entertainer bounded onto the stage in the most comical way he could manage. Dear General, he cried, running over to where the great man was seated and going down on his knees. Oh, hear my plea! The general looked at him uncertainly. Is there any possibility that you would lend me the sword at your side, if only for a moment? Perplexed though he was by all this, the general, impelled by the audience's applause and cheers, handed the man his tasseled and jewel-encrusted sword. The man bowed deeply as the sword entered his outstretched hands, and again he cried, "My gratitude knows no bounds." Pretending to stagger under the weight of the sword, he came to the front edge of the stage and held the weapon aloft. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will reenact the event that raised our dear general's fame to the heights in a single bound, when he hacked 18 of the enemy into the little teeny tiny bits. The audience cheered wildly, and the man, with exaggerated movements and commentary, swung the sword in a great arc. The audience knew exactly what he was doing. The general had not only made a name for himself for his strategic prowess, but was also acclaimed as a warrior on the battlefield. Gonna kill someone. He's just swinging his sword around. The audience knows what he's doing, though, so it's all good. He did not rely solely on his weapons, but in the end, leveled his opponents with a sheer physical strength. This, too, was a matter of the utmost pride to the villagers. Here we go. 1 man down. 2 men down. Flip the sword back. 3 men down. 4th man slashed diagonally right through the shoulder. 5th man's head goes flying. Oof. Then 3 at once. 6th, 7th, and 8th man. What a bother. I'll just skewer you like this. The man thrust the sword through 3 imaginary opponents, and the crowd went wild. The general, too, broke into a smile and applauded. When he was through clapping, though, he stroked his beard again. I'm sure you can understand how I felt at the time, sitting up there on that stage, the old general says to Kaim, before taking a sip of water from his leather pouch. I'm gonna stop for just a second for anyone new here. Kaim is actually immortal, and these dream sequences are telling experiences that he's had over the years from being a mercenary. Anyway, his magnificent beard is completely white. So distant are the past events he is recounting. Kaim nods in silence, and the general continues, as if mulling over every word. The more you know about war, the more you feel that. I'm sure the villagers meant well, they just wanted to pay homage to their hometown hero. No, of course, they weren't being the least bit malicious. My village has the nicest people in the world, which is exactly why I found the whole thing so painful. I couldn't stand it after a while. Drank too much iced coffee. How about some cake? Hacking 18 men to bits. The deeds of a hero are related in numbers. Surely the man who playfully swung the general's sword on stage that day could never have imagined the ones who lost their lives on the battlefield. The agonized expressions on their faces, the curse in their eyes as they stared into nothingness. But that's alright too. People who live peaceful lives don't have to know about such things. That's what people like us are for. Keep their lives far away from the battlefields. Don't you agree? Thanks to us and our killing of enemies, people we're supposed to protect don't have to know anything about the bloodiest war. Unless you believe that, what's the point of people killing each other? Kaim says nothing in reply, without either affirming or negating the old general's words. He stares vaguely at the general's troops. What'd you say your name is? Kaim? I suppose you've killed more enemy soldiers than you can begin to count. There's no way I could count them all. I thought so. You have a flawless build. The kind that can only be tempered on the battlefield. Only a man who has survived one battle after another can carry himself the way you do, with complete naturalness. How does a man like you find himself driving a horse cart over a mountain? Kaim is ready to leave without answering, if the old man asks him such a question. But the general inquires no further into Kaim's background. Instead, there is a sense of relief in the smile he bestows to the sight of Kaim resting his horses of the past. I was 16 the first time I went into battle. After that, I just kept running from one fight to another until I made it all the way to General. First, I remember the faces of the men I crossed swords with and killed. Even if you don't try to remember them, they get carved into your memory. I had terrible nightmares, and I try as I might, could never seem to wash off the stench of the blood that splashed on my face and hands. That was a hallucination, of course, but it got so bad that I spent a whole night in a river trying to wash myself off. The general paused a moment to think about his story, then went on. But after a while, you get used to it. You get used to fighting and killing over and over again. Your body and your mind and your heart, you just get used to it. That's how people are. So I stopped having nightmares. Killed all the enemy soldiers I could lay my hands on, and I forgot every one of their faces. Same for you now, too, isn't it? Maybe so. Like a curse. If you don't get used to it, your heart breaks. On the other hand, if you do get used to it, your heart probably ends up breaking someplace deeper down. The general casts a fond glance toward his resting troops, then slowly shifting his gaze far down to the foot of a mountain. So that was what it was like for me back then, when I returned to my birthplace at Triumph. For the final event in the welcoming ceremony, several children mounted the stage, and now in honor of the hero, the children will present the general a floral wreath more marvelous than the greatest medal there ever was. The audience went wild again. When the children put the wreath on his neck, the general favored them with a warm smile, the first honest smile from the heart he had managed since climbing onto the stage. And finally, as a special treat for the general, who has been galloping from one battlefield to the next, far from his native place, the chosen representative will read his own original composition spelling out the joys of the peaceful life of the village. Dude, this guy even wrote a book. The look of grim intensity, a small boy barely old enough to go to school unfolded his composition and gripping it in two hands began to read aloud, straining to make himself heard. First, I'm going to write about one of the nicest things that happened to me in my house. At my house, we have a pasture, lots of cows and sheep. Only one cow had a baby 2 days ago. Helped my daddy by stroking the cow's back with a handful of straw while she was having the baby. That makes the cow warm up so it's easier for them to give birth. The baby was born just before the sun came up. It was a tiny baby, but it could already stand on its own legs. Baby. Wow. I'm going to take care of this baby until it gets big. Dear little calf, hurry up and grow up, okay? I decided I'm reading all of them because the first couple were like really good, so, and also I kind of feel like they're essential to the story because the main character doesn't get any development outside of this, so it's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice for sure for a video game, but if I'm gonna play this game in particular, I feel like I'll commit to how they decided to do it. The general had tears in his eyes. Now I'm going to write about one of the saddest things that ever happened to me. That was when my grandma got sickened. She was such a nice grandma. I know her sickness made her feel bad. She was always smiling when I was around. She let me hold her hand when she died. Watched her face the whole time. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to see her anymore. And I wanted to remember her even after I. She just kept smiling and smiling for me right to the very end. That's why she was always smiling when I think of her. Are you looking down on me from the sky, Grandma? I'll never forget you as long as I live. Tears were streaming down the general's face. Also, I love visual novels. I just don't have the patience for them in large bursts, so having this in a short burst is not like so painful. I would read more visual novels if they weren't 50 hours long. When the ceremony ended, the general left his village and headed for the town where an army headquarters were located. There he wrote a long letter to the king, and he gave his sword back to his most trusted lieutenant. The general had decided to retire. This was a big surprise to me, as it was to anybody, but when I heard that little boy's essay, it occurred to me what makes us really human is to celebrate each life that comes into the world and mourn each life that is lost. I don't need medals anymore. I didn't need the honor of being allowed into the presence of His Majesty anymore. I wanted to be a real human being. As a result, overnight, I went from being the village hero to being reviled as a traitor. The general turns to face Kaim and asks, "So are you going to mock me as a coward who ran away from the battlefield, or blame me for being a deserter who betrayed his own patriotism?" Kaim turns a gentle smile on the old man. "Either," he says. "As a soldier, you made the wrong decision, but as a human being, you made the right one." The general strokes his white beard and says, "Habit has changed too. Nowadays, I find myself stroking my beard when I'm embarrassed." The two men look at each other and smile. "Okay, back to work," says the general, standing with a grunt. Calls out to his troops. "All right, men, it's all downhill from here. Let's give it one last push and get back to the village before sunset." The troops under the general's command consist of 30 sheep, not one of whom is likely to take a person's life. "Tell me, Kaim, are you planning to go back into the battle at some point?" "I don't really know," he says. "I'm content with herding sheep for now," the general says. "I don't have the least regret for the decision I made that day. It would make me happy to think that this could be kind of a lesson for me." With this parting remark, the general turns away from Kaim and begins walking. Sheep amble along after him in newly reformed ranks. Standing at attention, the general raises his right arm and waves his troops on. Forward, march! The command he had once delivered to tens of thousands of men in the battlefield now echoes pleasantly among the mountains of his native village. End. Yeah, they do a little bit of visual effects with it. was talking with a friend of mine who really likes this game. He's the guy who convinced me I needed to play it. And one of the things I do like about it is I don't think that they wanted to have to resort to reading you a book, basically. Hey, thanks, Snap. Appreciate it. Moss Boy. I don't think they wanted to resort to having it be like a book to tell you Kaim's backstory, but the thing is because he is immortal and he has been alive for thousands of years, or possibly around 1,000 years or so, I don't think they really knew how to tell his character any better than to just give you flashbacks. But I think they wanted to do anything besides a flashback, because JRPGs hinge on those so damn heavily, and they would have had to do so many flashbacks to make this work. So I think they decided to that's why they opted for the book style, or the visual sound novel style. I think it's really cool. I like the uniqueness of it. I play a lot of JRPGs anyway. It's 99% reading, so at least as far as the story goes. So this is the home of the old sorceress. It gives me creeps. Yeah, this is literally Haunted Mansion. I thought this was going to be this was called the Black Cave. Why is there just a mansion? I thought there was a cave. It's so strange. I can feel an intense magic energy. It's covering the entire mansion. It means the old sorceress is here. In any case, we've got to find that woman. Don't be such a scaredy cat, Mac. I have no idea what we'll find inside. Alright, cool. Whoa. Did you see that? I did not see that. What was that? Or lightning. Conveniently, as soon as I cross the property line, which is awkward, but like, not that awkward. Act needs to chill out. Ah, ghosts of children. Those are my favorite ghosts. What happened to the voice acting? Everything's like not voice acted all of a sudden.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this.
One's new weapons look super fancy. Unidentified life form. Alright then. Attack spam. What do I want to do with you? I really don't know what to do with Mac. I've said this more than once, I just don't know what to do with this kid. Weak physical damage on one enemy. Got a spell to do physical damage. So she officially learned AoE magic. I forgot the thing I had to do. The right trigger, not the solar orb. That is so much fucking damage. And you cast Petrify too. This is lame. I don't know a better word for this. He is a stone man. Yep, you just killed her in 2 hits. Completely ignoring my front line. You blind my entire party! Petrified him again! Okay. I'm just completely petrified, huh? Alright. This is a disaster, so... Damn stone beast's thorn, I guess, to unpetrify him. Please kill something. Let's see. He's petrified. We're gonna have to come up with some better strategies for this. Because this particular encounter is not no good. Right. We're blind. I forgot. Ah. Immune to magic. I love it. Petrify doesn't seem to instantly rectify. Wait, what?
I'm not done yet.
They actually get to get back up after like 2 turns on their own just because they're immortal? That's actually a cool-ass mechanic that goes with the lore, if that's the case. It's also like... still desperately, like, a mess, because I don't know if I can afford to leave someone unconscious for 2 turns in most situations. Spell... You heal all? Why can't you not heal all? I thought you had level 2 magic. Oh, Zephyr is heal all. I'm used to more obviously named spells. Why can't you use spirit magic? So burning it, maybe? You also Zephyr, I guess. Wow.
Okay.
Unidentified life form is mean.
I wish I was stronger.
I wish you were stronger too, Mac. That was a mess. Cure all. Quick BRB. Grabbing my dinner real quick. I mean, munching while I play now. Think about what I need to do. Make that fight less obnoxious. We're gonna need a lot more spirit magic is one thing we're gonna need. Oh, we're not BRB anymore. Let me fix that. Well, this is a garden, alright. The circular thing on the ground at the fountain. Something fishy about all of it. I bet something's supposed to go in the round holes. Chest there. Of course there's random battles here. Damn it. I may have to do the save loading trick a couple times here. Faster than going back to the inn. What are the odds? Shot. I forgot that you can't eat and play during battles. You have to actively partake in the melee attacks. I didn't even see the book back there. Alright, that could work. Considering she's experiencing terror, she looks surprisingly chilled out. Like, feels so chill about it. If any kind of element that doesn't work, that sucks. Awesome. I think Mac just finishes it off anyway.
What a cinch.
Ming learned the big thing she needed to learn. Hmm. I need their... There.
Let your guard down, eh?
Same fight. Probably should have taken some time to heal, but Jansen doesn't have anything better to do, so he might as well. Where are you, Zephyr? I looked away again, I forgot all about it. Soul Absorb. That hurt so bad. Oh. Thankfully does more damage when she casts it. Ow. Did it again. There we go.
I wish I was stronger.
That's a problem. Apparently, people that you do not have currently in your party do not gain XP. It's a mechanic I will disagree with until the end of time. Every character you have should always gain XP from everything you do. That is a thing. The only time I kind of disagree with is maybe Pokemon. I kind of think the participation is kind of necessary for Pokemon to function, but these old style JRPGs, they really don't, in my opinion, they don't really work properly unless you give everyone the same, or at least similar XP, because I'm currently having to use Mac for reasons. And if the reality here is that Mac is not as valuable to me as Cook, a party member, but I need Mac to teach my immortal people how to do things that are useful. Cook have anything good for you? Prayer. Oh, please. I suppose, actually, I am being a little hyperbolic here. There is something I can do. Wait. Guys, I'm so dumb. I've had these slot seeds forever, without really realizing what they do. I thought they helped you learn. Wow, that's so good. I've been wondering how or when that would ever happen. That's stupidly broken. Alright. Alright. So... uses the spellcasting time. Nope. He needs to actually equip level 1 spirit magic. Item. they need shit more, ultimately. I know Ming doesn't have the props yet, but... Or here. I'm gonna hold on to the other one for now, but let's give Kai him the thing. So you can just learn that for now. If I did one more fight with Mac in the party, she would actually gain level 2 spirit magic. Let's get her prayer. I think prayer is more important at the moment. A lot of options for character development in this game does make it very difficult to decide what you want to do. At times. Man, it's a real shame I can't open that waist-high fence so that I can get into that area. It is literally waist-high, man. There's a shiny. I missed this. I missed the shiny. Went into the mirror. Another shiny. Home fragment B. Warmth brings no solace. Over. Thus, all that lives does flow, thus do they fade away.
They look like pieces of a poem.
The sorceress did this, and she made a mess of everything. Let's get rid of her for good.
Chill, Jansen, what the fuck? Maybe she just likes to write, dude. What's wrong with that shit? I don't know if I just saved or not, but I know this game will not kindly reload me before I died. So, yeah, keep up on my saves. Should probably do the save trick. Bit dirty, but it's just a regular mirror, isn't it? But I swear something went in there just now. Seems like something was broke off from the frame right here. I think I remember a jewel of some kind fitted in there as a decoration. Looking for a jewel. Can't get to that. Door. Of course, it was an evil door. Why wouldn't it have been an evil door? This fight will actually kill me, though. We'll try to, at least. Force on one of these, I guess. Fuck. Suck at this. Nothing new, but I do suck at this. Christ. That needs to die now. Probably the best person you could have turned. Not the best person you could have feared. I mean, for me. Here. She can pray for herself. I think. Let me guess it was this one. Pray for yourself. This time does a shitload of damage to these things. Somebody heard something. Soul Lord. I think I took this shitload back though. Head and Zephyr. I guess you cast Shadow. Just keep moving. The reality of it meaning anything is very minimal, but Jansen's bad though.
That wasn't very fun.
Death learned composite magic. Oh. I don't even get to go inside the door. I just get to fight the enemies behind the door. I don't even get to go back there. That's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Skip. Quit. Seth doesn't actually need the magic research. He needs... I need another circlet, is what I need. She needs guard heal. We'll give that back to her just so she can have that heal on. I don't have anything for her to learn from items at the moment. She already has guard heal equipped, so take this and give her combo, I guess. Prayer, maybe. Prayer, so she has something to do when she's not doing anything else. I like prayer. The prayer option's probably good. Cook. Cook has a thingy on her head right now, and she needs to share it. There's something that teaches spirit magic level 1? No, of course not. That would be very useful if I did. Have anything to give her. Meantime. Let's just take that. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but sure, you have some black magic now. Heal. Look. Cast Zephyr a couple times.
What?
Fight again. Awesome. Hit you. Honestly, hitting is probably better at this point. Big soul absorb. We're gonna run Jansen's mana into the ground real fast the way we're playing. It's too valuable the way he is, though. I can't really afford not to play the way I am. Harder, I guess. Oh god. Jansen could really use the circlet, in all honesty. Oh, I guess Cook has force. She could be throwing it out there. Hanson failed steel. Stone. That isn't gonna do very much. Time goes first, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, it lived. That's a problem. We don't cast stone again. Damn it. Combat. We're putting on fumes at this point. Waterfall cluster. Oh, it petrifies you over time. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Doesn't do enough damage. I'm not thinking hard enough. I've really mucked this one up. I'm stealing from an enemy I already stole from. Alright. This is fine. I don't know who's got the higher priority here, but at this point, I just need to get through. We're just gonna have them both cast. She can also cast Force, right? Yeah. Get her back to full mana, though. I probably should have had her cast Force so she can regenerate mana at the moment.
Is everyone okay?
Being learned prayer. She's not far off from learning relax. So that's the jewel for the mirror that I needed.
What?
Force. Force. Feel when the enemy is about to take 5 turns in a row over your party. Yikes. Boom! Hook's cute. hitting her. She can't take it. Why? One rounder, why don't you? Neither of them died, huh? Why I keep taking these risks thinking they'll die from something. They never died at anything. Such assholes, dude.
Oh, could it please? I've still got a lot to learn.
Being learned, relax. Important. Back to that. And you go to this. And you take the Osmosis Ring Ultra. Do I have one? I thought I just made one. Or I might have given it to Cook. No. Where is it? I know I just made one. Oh, I made another Osmosis Ring. I'm dumb. Oh. He needs to take it anyway, so... Take a few steps into the fight sometimes.
Ha! Not too smart, eh?
It's the same fight. Alright. What's up, buddy? You ain't even gonna get a turn with that. Got hurt. Say. It could have been unfortunate as hell.
It appears I've still got a lot to learn.
Jansen learned level 4 black magic. I don't know what that means. Transfer absorbed HP or MP to a party member in the back row. I'm gonna learn this real quick and see if it does anything. Like, I'm immediately able to have her take advantage of. That sounds like it could be something kind of cool. I haven't had her learning anything new for a little bit. That's a big mistake. We have any level 4 black magic at all anyway. Got fire and wind that we can't use right now. That's cool. Might as well learn it for the day that it's valuable. Spellbook.
No one gets in my way.
Okay, it's just like the other fight, except not as many enemies. Also, the annoying things are in the back row, so I can't do anything about them. That's a pain in the ass. Bend. Go ahead and force one of these things back here, I guess. see it. Beth dies though, probably here. Damn. Brutal. That's perfectly fine. Death is terrorized. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Taking candy from a baby.
We can do the save trick, so I don't have to go all the way back to the inn. It's cheesy, I know, but it's really not that. Yeah, so basically there's this weird trick in the game where whenever you save your game and reload it, whenever you load your save, you load in at full health and mana. No matter what. So, save points are kind of a cheap, easy way to just full health yourself. Which kind of begs the question of, if they were going to do that, why didn't they just make them full heal you when you hit them anyway? This is nicer than I expected. It looks like the same room as before, but it almost seems like as though someone was living here until a moment ago. I wonder if it's some kind of past world created within the mind of the sorceress. Calm down, especially you, Jansen. Sorcerer shows up at the village every once in a while, doesn't she? So has to be a way back to the regular world. Surely she can find a way through somewhere in the mansion. Past within the mirror. Cool looking. This is a cool dungeon so far. I like the aesthetic of it all. The music is really interesting. It's very, almost, I want to say, hard to believe that this song, the music in this mansion has been Nobuo Uematsu. It doesn't really sound like his usual vibe. It's just not his vibe. That's all I'm really getting at there.
I'm always ready.
Just look like magic enemies. Gold armor. I need to swap my ring over to magic damage, probably. Spirit magic. Nothing. Nothing. Nice damage up, though. Hope doesn't take force damage? Could've sworn. Those get nuked, though. Feels a little spooky. They cast that on her. Okay, removing her anti-seal. Yikes! 560 damage. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Defend. Defend. Spell. Force. Actually, no, wait, what are we doing? I can attack the book. There we go. Okay, the damage on their base pass. Not so bad.
I am the greatest!
Being learned level 2 black and white magic. Seth, skill link. That. Equip. Can I make another one of those? Yes, I can. And I think she's just learned her. No, she hasn't. Okay. She learned her item, I think, right? Sage's protection. One level 3. It's already got anti-seal. Okay, we're keeping that. Sure. Just relax. There it is again. It went into the mirror. Swear to God, if that just immediately takes me back to the... all it's gonna do, isn't it? No, teleport. Okay. Onto the other side. The windows and doors are all on the opposite side from before. It's all well maintained. The mansion couldn't be very old in this world. Window bomb. And a capsule. Black pearl powders.
Are you some kind of beast?
Well, we know our way around this fight. For better or friggin' worse. That one's pretty much dead. She can finish that one off. You defend. You pray. Set back up. Do that? Oh Lord. I lived through that too. Look at first.
That was close.
Level 4 white magic. The book. And cure petrify. That's also really useful, probably. I'm sure she'll need that any minute now, honestly, but I think she needs this more desperately. Golden Fragment C. Nestled within the sadness. I have to memorize all of this eventually, I'm sure. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't jump or anything, but that did actually kind of creep me the fuck out.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this.
Like, very low key that got me. Just low key. Actually, I think they can actually attack. They can do this. Miss. At least it went first. Lived with 8 health. Lived with 8 health, my dudes. What the hell is that shit? Actually low enough that maybe my wizard can kill it. Maybe. Good Jansen beating someone to death. Proud of him. You are the greatest. It's true, every word of it. Oh. That would do the healing, I guess. Burn her mana up in smoke. Block from the inside. Like what? Oh, we can open it. Ah! Okay, so this got us to the other side. Okay. I see.
This does not look good.
again. Unidentified life forms really don't do all that much. Oh yeah, they had the shine, I think. Like, they haven't done it in a while. They do that the AoE light spell that blinds everyone. That buff might overdo something. You're not full managed. Ooh. Still killed. Okay, good. Why'd you target him?
Okay.
Actually, it does matter. You killed the thing that doesn't do any damage. Slightly salty about this.
I am the greatest.
Being learned crisis concentration. No. Still have to go in the other mirror, I guess. That's silly, but funny, I guess. I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense. It's supposed to be a clock. Symbols all over it, no numbers at all. I think we can move the clock in. Seriously? A little complicated. Poem give me an order or something? What does the garden say? Or have? Does the garden have anything? Garden's locked. Oh. Of course, the exit's locked. Only unlocked it in the future, so I gotta go back around. curiosity. Okay, it won't let me do anything else here, so I'm guessing I did something.
Numara's here.
Book might have cast the light spell, now that I think about it. Not sure. Oh. Well then.
Okay.
That was unfortunate. That was even more unfortunate. That's gonna hurt. Just fucking kill her, why don't you? Okay. Okay. Hurt it? I don't know. Kind of doubt it. I think I walked up and something now. That kill? Jesus. It's just somewhere you're blowing raspberries. Oh, dude. Trying to dab on him. Lived, huh? There it goes. Can't really just target the back row, I guess, without hitting the front row first. Campila? Slaps, man. That's a spell right there. Can't hardly. Danson's just gonna have to keep it. Or he enjoys. What am I trying to do? There's something I wanted to do and I can't think of what it was. this force will go through to the back row, probably. And damage. What the hell?
Waste of time.
And learned level 4 white magic. Skilling. What else does Ming need to learn? Go ahead and finish that off, I guess. Oh, I've had him trying to learn wall forever, and he hasn't actually learned anything. Have to put Mac in the party again at some point. Fortunately. I think I kind of have an idea of what I need to do. On the up and up here. We've been here a while. This is a cool, albeit confusing-ish dungeon. Guessing I have to do something with this. That's a jar. Can't get to the top floor. There's actually something I forgot to check. Stupid. Right, can't go there. Ah. Yes, please learn that spirit magic. Without Mac's help. Oh. Oh. The sorceress is my wife. Probably. Eight plates. Ah! I got the wheat plate, huh? That one chest has to have another plate in it, I'm guessing. Yeah. Celestial plate. So that's 3 plates. We need 1 more.
Ha! Not too smart, eh?
Magic. Horse. I didn't mean to have her defend. Well, that's slightly worse. Didn't die from that, huh? How unfortunate. A lot of unnecessary damage now. A lot of unnecessary damage. Oh, she doesn't have force anymore. Like, undid her thing. Kind of. Like that was kind of essential. I don't know if I should have done that. If I did. Huh. Well, whatever.
Leap before you look, I always say.
Oh, because I left her with level 1 instead of level 2. Yeah, that makes some sense. Think. So let's deal. I are good at puzzles. You take 2 steps, man. That's all it takes. I just wanted to go back and save. I wasn't sure if I saved or not.
You got it.
Then probably do the save trick so I can get my mana back. So many enemies. This was a fun side note. I didn't heal before this fight either. I might be better off running from this one. It's low on health. God, those enemies make such... They're such, disturbing noises. Books are dead. Still isn't one with force on it. transfer, and level 3 spirit magic learned as well. Yeah, of course. I might have. Wouldn't have been far back either way. Fragment D. I will be back. More. I am one in search of solitude. Why have you invaded my hermitage? If you have nothing to ask, then you should leave immediately. Though you may see my door with your eyes, my quest for solitude ensures it will remain untouched. Or if you still insist on meeting me, you'll find the key at your feet. Follow the symbols of the light, proceed with order. Of course you didn't, Jansen. Try looking into this. By hook or by crook, we've got to see the old sorceress. Can't really... is the wheat, I believe. Get around to that. That's the arrow. This one back here. And the pot. Let me see, actually. So you go this. Bet you can jump. No? How would you get there? It's infuriating. This one, right? The other one. This one. A chest over there too. Like it. Oh.
Just a moment. The magic energy is strongest here, on the other side of this door. She's here.
I feel it too. Come on. I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, son.
What?
So,
What the?
Magic energy.
She's freaking.
It's overflowing.
He's
What
freaking.
kind of magic energy is this?
You mean you don't know? Well, here it comes.
What's she doing? She's attacking herself. Why is she doing this?
She's crazy, that's why. Hey, if she wants to rest, let her.
No. She'll die if she continues. If she dies, who will break the seal of the Black Cave?
Oh, right, yeah. Good point.
Ah, I wasn't following.
Stop her!
That's what the Black
Me?
Cave is about.
How about that?
You heard me!
No, you didn't.
Funk sick. But it's so good. Don't attack the earth. Attack the fire one. Have high level black magic here for fire and wind. Wind beats earth, I believe. Earth beats water, I think. Water beats fire. Fire beats wind. But for now, she can actually help with the damage in a pretty sweet way. So, take that out. Green! Oh no. Oh, they actually hurt back? Awesome. It's not that bad. When I targeted all of them fire, it turned to fire. That's so cool. Cannot be serious. So, let's... I can't... No, because there's no logic, because they all started as different elements, and now two of them are the same. So there's no... They don't rotate. I was thinking maybe there's a rotation to it. This time it actually let me go first, huh? Awkward. Ah. If I lose this over how my first turn went, I'm gonna be real salty about it. Not gonna lie. Oh, they all changed again. Continue that. Boom! That did like nothing. We're cutting close. All your thoughts, elements, it's fine. Wind. They all went first. Cool. $5 $74. Cutting close here. I'll barricade just in case that carries over to the inevitable phase 2. Yo. Who's ready for phase 2? After this loading screen.
Sarah! What? This is Sarah?
This is our grandma? Our grandma?
Sarah. She's mad at you, boy.
She's mad at you.
Sarah, it's me, Kime. Don't you remember?
I couldn't save her. I did.
Sarah!
It's not working. Gungora's trapped her the same way he did me. She's punishing herself because she's convinced she killed Lirum.
She's put up a strong barrier around herself. We need to do much more to save her.
What do I do? How do I save her?
How do I do?
Oh, she's getting ugly. Oh.
Oh,
Sarah, no!
she's getting ugly again.
Grandma! No! Listen, Grandma! You ready? Waves coming just
Ah, yes.
the morning comes.
This horrible out of tune song will save us.
Things come and go, but soon they'll disappear into the dusk. We all collide together and we fall apart. Then it all goes away. But there will come a day that our light will shine. From the darkness and sorrow that we knew, there will be a light that reaches us inside. To a new world full of love that sees us through. I know it, I feel it, you're heading straight home back to me now. I know it, I feel it, you're heading straight home back to me now.
Sarah! Sarah, it's me, Kime. Wake up.
Kime.
Yes, it's me.
I think she's going to be all right now. I don't sense any pain or fear in her magic energy.
No phase 2.
Good, right? She's back to herself.
I mean, we did technically kind of almost lose, I think, because her health bar almost ran out, so...
loved you once. And I still love you.
Man, things are really looking up for Kaim lately.
No.
It's
my
probably the
name is
happiest he's
Scott.
been in a couple hundred years.
But you, I know you're my husband. I know what we left behind in this house. A journal I kept. I know you are Kaim. The only man I've ever loved. I've been waiting for you.
That wasn't in Gongora's plans.
What was it?
Record keeping. Even though Gongora erased her memory, Sarah was driven back here by the longing in her heart and returned to her home. The home spirit called to her.
I could live here.
The journals she left
I
behind
can live here?
provided a record of her 1,000 years of living.
Nice.
Welcome home, Kaim.
I remember you. I remember how much I loved you.
Part of me knew that I loved someone with all of my heart, even though I had no memory of just who it was. That and the feeling that I'd lost someone precious to me.
That would be Liram.
Liram, our daughter.
Liram is no longer with us.
She was our mother. Our mother was always singing us that lullaby. And so, we sang it for you, Grandma. I'm Cook. I'm Mac.
Nice to meet you,
Very different kind of story for a
Mac.
RPG. I said that before.
My journal kept me living in the past. Now my life is full once again. Because our daughter has given us these beautiful grandchildren. Everything that happens from now on will make new memories to live in my heart. Don't you think that's wonderful?
Uh-huh.
Being surrounded by these mementos is what helped me wait for you.
Nice picture. Click. Oh yeah. What a woman. Mm-mm. Fine, fine.
Kaim's wife is pretty bad, though, not gonna lie. Being immortal probably helps. Keeps you young. She is, in fact, a party member. I'm assuming she being immortal, she comes with level 4 black and white magic and relax. These are both very good. Sarah Sisselart. But my only problem with her is, how is she any different from Ming? And the answer is, she just has more magic attack power. I mean, I think the answer here is that I rotate Sarah and Ming around and try to get them both to learn gonna try to get them both to learn the learn Jansen's things, and then eventually replace Jansen with Sarah during like boss fights and stuff. Because I think that Ming and Sarah are both just better than Jansen. If you can give them the things necessary to take his job. So, that's kind of a thing it looks like. I don't know. Really, though, all that's just standard stuff. She can learn all the spells from, equipping earrings, actually. She learns better versions of those skill sets. So that's one thing. There's prayer, mental stability, angel heart, up to passive, stuff like that. And there's spirit magic. That's the other thing. She really doesn't need Jansen, actually, to learn the stuff. The only problem is, though, is I need Jansen to level up to learn things. I think Jansen and Sarah are going to be rotating in and out. Is just the answer. I think that's just the way things are going to be. But be adored. All right, cool. Probably got another cutscene or two ahead of us here. This was a dungeon that took me a very large amount. Probably more than it needed to. But toughed it out.
Sarah, we need to get to the Goatson capital. We'd like you to unseal the Black Cave.
That seal was set to prevent an
Goatson
invasion
capital.
by Goatsa, so that Tosca wouldn't be caught up in a war.
Yeah, but just, you know, your head was screwed on wrong then.
Even with your memory gone, you acted to protect others.
The longer we leave Gongora to his own devices, the more children like ours will come to harm. Help us, Sarah.
Come. Three, 4, 5, 6.
to 7 party members already. Damn. All right, that's gonna be stream for tonight. I think it's a good place to leave off. I feel like we could have made a little more progress maybe if I didn't struggle through the mansion a little as much as I did. But good place to leave off. So I'm gonna call it for the night. Thanks for watching. Good time. Love the game. I will likely take tomorrow off. If I don't, it'll probably be more of this, more Lost Odyssey. Thursday I'll be back with either this or Final Fantasy. It kind of just depends on whatever I feel like on that day. So those are the 2 main things I'm doing right now. Eventually, I will sometime within a week I'll do a one more Onimusha 3 stream and finish that game out. But Final Fantasy VII Remake and Lost Odyssey are hitting hard. I'm doing 2 RPGs at the same time. I want to make sure I really get at them so I can get one of them done. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a good night.